So then guys, in the early part of 2027, a new iPhone 17e is coming out, and it's also got the potential of having a new lower price of $499 US. Let me tell you about all the details about this new iPhone 17e and why it could be an absolute steal for people who want just all the features of an iPhone just in a cheap, reasonable package. But let me explain first of all where we currently are with the E model. So the iPhone 16e came out earlier in 2025, and essentially it has replaced the iPhone SE. The 16e gives you one of the greatest chips you can get right now in an iPhone, and that is the A18. And this is a great chip. The only thing I would say about it, it does come with the likes of a 6-core CPU. So this is 4 efficiency cores and 2 performance cores, but it is missing a GPU core compared to the likes of the A18 in the normal iPhone 16. So you only get the likes of 4 GPU cores instead of 5. But really, it is a fantastic chip inside of it. Something else though with the iPhone 16e, what was brand new that Apple introduced, and that was the C1 chip. This chip gives you the connectivity to 5G and also many other things too, and it actually helps with the performance of the battery life. And talk about the battery life, it is really great inside of it. Apple claim up to 27 hours. You also get the likes of, say, Face ID inside of this. You also get Apple's great 48 megapixel camera snapper, USB-C, but one of the big downers to it is probably the price. It's $599 US for it. But the great news is since the release of this, it's been gone down in discount in loads of other retailers to pick it up for, say, even $499 US. And in fact, just recently on Amazon Prime Day, it was $479 US for the base model. So it looks like that you can pick it up for really, really cheap now. And then in fact, I would say $499 US or $479 US is a great price for what you're getting with this new iPhone. But enough of this there. Let's talk about the next generation. Let's talk about the iPhone 17e and what we're going to get with that. Well, I'm going to say this right away. More than likely, it's going to have the exact same body as the current iPhone 16e. This design is based on the likes of the old iPhone 14 normal, but obviously we've only got one camera on the rear. Most likely this camera on the rear is going to get updated to the same 48 megapixel sensor that we have in likes of the iPhone Air and also the likes of the normal iPhone 17. But don't expect the likes of a super wide kind of camera being put onto this like we've got with an iPhone 17. It's just going to be a single camera snapper on the back. But the great thing is that we're probably also going to get the likes of the N1 chip put inside this iPhone for Wi-Fi connectivity. This allows you then connect to Wi-Fi 7 instead of Wi-Fi 6E, and then also that you'd be able to connect to Threads and also get the latest Bluetooth 6.02. So this is going to be great to have this chip on board, and it will also help out with battery life too. With batteries though, I'd expect the battery probably to stay exactly the same size, but where things are probably going to help out is the chip that's going to go inside of this phone. Most likely, again, it will have an A19 chip inside of it, not the Pro chip, but with the regular A19, what is most likely going to happen is the same thing we had with the A18 in the 16e. Apple will probably cut out one GPU core, so you only get a 4-core GPU, what is still very good for this phone. But something else that Apple could do is also change the price with this phone. And I'll tell you about that in just a second. So then guys, in the very near future, I'm going to be releasing my first product for you guys. And it's really exciting because actually you'll be able to have this product for free, and I'll be giving you more details about that in the near future. But the other thing I want to quickly tell you about is the giveaway we are doing on this channel for this right here. This here is an iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'm going to be giving this away on an international giveaway to one lucky subscriber on this channel. And all you have to do to enter in is just 2 simple steps. But just quickly with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, box. Just to let you know, this is a 256 gigabyte model, and it's also got a physical SIM card slot in it too. So if you are in a country where you can't use eSIMs, the great news is on this international giveaway that you could actually use this iPhone. So that is fantastic news to hear. Now, the other thing I'm going to say about this giveaway is I'm actually going to be giving it away in mid-January time in 2026. And all you have to do to enter in is, first of all, just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025 or even into the early part of 2026. Maybe it is going to be a new iPhone. Maybe it's going to be a new MacBook Pro. Maybe it's going to be a new iPad. Maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be, say, a Nintendo Switch 2. It could be a new drone. It could be a new fridge freezer. It could be anything out there. Just let me know in the comments below. Now, the other thing is the other part of the giveaway will be happening in mid-January time, where I'll be making a video giving you even more details about the giveaway, including a form to fill in, and also, I'll be telling you when I'm going to do the live stream for this iPhone 17 Pro Max. So you won't want to miss out on that video. So the best thing you can do right now is subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell. Plus, you want to be a subscriber too, because obviously I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel. Now, the last thing I want to quickly say to you guys is that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonate me, sending to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best you can see right here. Please do report them. So moving on then, let's talk about the release date and price next of all with the iPhone 17e. So let's start out with the price. Like I said already, loads of retailers are selling the iPhone 16e for $499 US, or sometimes even less than that. And most likely, Apple are probably going to bring down the price of this phone by $100 this time round. The main reason is they're using the exact same chassis and things like this, and the only major two upgrades that are going to go into this phone is the possibility of that new camera lens and sensor. They may not even change that, but mainly just the chip and the likes of, say, the N1 chip to go inside of it, the chip that they make themselves. So this is even cheaper to make than the current one what they have right now to connect to Wi-Fi and things like this. So this is really, really good news to hear, and I think that Apple probably are going to reduce this down to $499 US. And if they don't, the great news is, as history has already shown us, all you have to do is wait a couple of months after the release and you'll be able to pick it up for that price anyway, just like the iPhone 16e right now. So this is really good news to hear. One of the major reasons why I believe Apple are going to reduce the price down is because of where the iPhone 16e sits right now. You can pick it up on Apple's website for $599 US, but for the sake of just $100 more, you can pick up the normal iPhone 16, and yeah, that gives you the likes of, say, another camera sensor inside of it, and also the battery life is actually a little bit better, I would say. Even though Apple claim it's not, I've actually noticed the iPhone 16 normal gets better battery life, but it's $100 more. And you can imagine where we are this time next year when we're on the next generations of the iPhones. You can imagine with the iPhone 17e compared to, say, to the likes of, say, an iPhone 18, what would be $100 more. It just wouldn't make sense, would it, really, to get that? So this is why a big reason why I think Apple could be dropping down the price. If not, worst case scenario, wait a few months and it will drop down automatically anyway from other retailers out there. So this is great news to hear. But then the next question is all to do with release time. Well, we've actually had leaks in right here what's telling us that the actual new iPhone 17e is due to come out in 2026, and one of the products to come out in springtime. Most likely it could actually repeat a very similar pattern to what we had with the iPhone 16e. So this could probably be the likes of February or March time when this new iPhone will come out. So this is great news to hear that this new product is going to come out. Now, one other question a lot of you guys are going to be asking about is, what about having a 6.3-inch display? What about ProMotion? No. I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. This is why this is an E model specifically, and we've got all those abilities now with a slightly bigger screen and also ProMotion in the likes of the iPhone 17 regular. So this distinguishes it a little bit more to this kind of budget phone, if you want to call it that. So I don't think that is coming anytime soon. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest we have on the iPhone 17e. Are you excited for it? If it does come out cheaper, will you be getting one? Well, let me know in the comments below. And on that note as well guys, it's time to wrap up the video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell too. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.